I live in a good suburb in Nairobi. It's green, it's organized, it's quiet. The kind of place where the garbage truck comes on time and the air smells fresh after the rain. But sometimes, out of curiosity or maybe just a need to understand what lies beyond my comfort zone, I find myself in Kawangware, a squatter settlement not far from home. And before you even reach the heart of it, the air changes. A heavy, pungent stench takes over. The source, a mountain of garbage towering higher than most of the homes around it. Now, I could easily turn my back and say, not my problem, not my rot. But how could I? Because beyond that mountain is life, real life. Homes made of corrugated iron, businesses built from persistence and hope, children laughing beside open drains. It's not just waste, it's people's lives. They're normal, and that unsettles me. We often talk about the right to a clean environment, but what good is a right if we do nothing to protect it? We say the county council should do something, but are we not that council? Must the government really come into our homes to clean up our waste? Where is our sense of environmental stewardship, of collective care for the places that we live in? If we don't act, if we ignore what is happening in places like Kawangware, Dandora, Kibra, Mukuru kwa Njenga, then one day the air in our suburbs will start to smell the same. And it's not just Nairobi. Across East Africa, the story repeats itself. Dandora in Nairobi, Muriet in Arusha, Kitezi in Kampala, 3 cities, 3 dumps, 1 shared crisis. That's what bridging worlds means to me. Realizing that the clean and the unclean, the privileged and the struggling, the visible and the forgotten, we all breathe the same air. And if we do not act accordingly, ladies and gentlemen, then this issue will continue and continue to grow. But it's not a problem that is unsolvable, because across the globe, we have people who are continuously working, continuously acting. Take the Makweni project, for example. What began as a few people digging in dry riverbeds has turned into thousands of sand dams providing clean water for people across the globe. Or the Mazingara movement right here in Nairobi. People, students, volunteers coming together to create eco-bricks from plastic waste for schools. Or even Rwanda, a nation that turned cleanup into culture. On the first Saturday of every month, they stop what they are doing and come together for a nationwide cleanup, Umuganda. From government officials to local students, people take the time out of their day to preserve their shared spaces. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of the voice. Not just when it speaks, but when it acts. Now, what exactly are we supposed to do with this voice? Raise it. Make it heard, make it known, ladies and gentlemen. And if I'm being quite frank, the blueprint isn't very far off. We already have a system here in Kenya that promotes community responsibility. The Nyumba Kumi movement. 10 households, 1 network of care. So if we expanded it, instead of just looking after our neighbors' safety, and actually took the time to create an environment that was clean and safe, wouldn't that be the greatest movement of all? We could continuously build our spaces, protect our homes, clean our environments, make a significant difference. I'm 17. I'm hoping to study environmental sciences, and I'm not an expert, but one thing I do know for a fact is that stewardship does not begin with authority. It begins with awareness. If we took the time to recycle plastic, to clean our neighborhoods, to protect our homes, then ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that we could heal our planet. But again, communities cannot do this alone. The government must act accordingly. They must provide infrastructure. They must protect the people who are speaking instead of stifling their innovation. And when community will aligns with government potential, then ladies and gentlemen, real transformation can truly happen. The story of Kawangware is not just about waste, it's about people's lives. If we continuously act, we continuously help them grow, we build their homes, we build a system that is able to sustain our environment stably. Then, this change could truly give the people of Kawangware the dignity that they have always deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, let that be our legacy. Let that be Nairobi's story. Let that be the future that we all choose together. Thank you.